Hi, all the signs of the zodiac. I'm Pam, and welcome to your psychic crystal reading for the full moon in Leo, February 9th, 2020. This full moon is going to give you the motivation to go after what you want. And you will be looking at situations very carefully, which is good. But be cautious because your emotions could become overwhelming and get out of hand. So be careful about that. Now, in these readings, I'm going to look into my crystal and give you messages and predictions from my spirit guides for each of the four elements. The four elements are earth, water, fire, and air. The earth signs are Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. The water signs are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. The fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, and the air signs are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So, as always, I'm going to start with the earth signs, and we'll see how the energies of this Leo full moon will be affecting you. Now, keep in mind, the energies of this full moon can go out 2 weeks or up to 30 days. In these predictions and the energies of the moon. So let's see what comes up for the earth signs first. I feel like this Leo full moon is actually going to bring some disruption a little bit to some of the earth signs. Almost like the feeling of like some things are running away with you. Like it could be your emotions, but it could be situations that you're like, wow, I got to get that under control. It could be your finances, could be relationships. I don't know. It's going to affect you all differently. Some of you earth signs are going to really go through this phase of revising plans. And this could be trips you've made or plans you have for a business or, family plans and arrangements, but I get revising plans for some of you earth signs. Some of you are going to be really driven at this time to want more facts, figures, and proof about things. So it could be in your career, or it could be to do with things that you're hearing from other people. Some of you earth signs from the energy of this Leo full moon are waiting for something to come through. It could be a loan, a passport, a permit, some other type of, verification, a loan, a grant. Some of you earth signs may have somebody unexpectedly drops by and gives you some kind of, could be a gift. It could be money. It could be some really good news. It could be maybe a belated present of some sort. Some of you are going to get an invitation to attend something, some kind of, it could be a wedding, it could be a big party, or like some kind of special or interesting event comes up for some of you earth signs. Some of you earth signs, this Leo full moon is going to give you the inspiration and the motivation to mend some relationship from the past. Could be with an ex, it could be with some friend you had a falling out with, but to mend something from the past. Really avoid earth signs getting into gossip. I feel that you're going to, because my guides are showing me, keep your head down and like keep working. Like, especially if you're in the workplace, try not to get in the mix of like workplace gossip or socially, whatever. Like, keep your head down. Just keep working. Don't get in the mix of that. And be careful. Easy does it. My guides say you might be inspired to want to be extravagant and spend a lot of money on like new clothes or, new makeup or expensive car. Like, just be cautious. It's going to drive up some energy of you wanting to spend some money. Always best now to do things up front and above board. My guides are saying, don't do anything like behind the scenes or sneaky or trying to do anything covert because it's actually going to backfire. So I hope those messages were of help to you. Now on to the element of water. This is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Some of you water signs are going to really feel driven that you want to see things come to a conclusion. It could be a work project, it could be a relationship, it could be some kind of argument, it could be some financial thing hanging in the balance, but wanting to see something come to a conclusion. Some of you water signs are going to start to structure your life or yourself differently. It could be like maybe your normal pattern of doing things, you're going to change it. Or, you know, if you normally got up at this time, you'll get up at a different time. If you normally went out every weekend, maybe you're going to just go out one night of the weekend and not two. Whatever it is, like structuring your life differently. That could also have to do with eating habits, taking vitamins and supplements, and your diet and exercise as well. Some of you are going to be really driven about money, and you could be studying up about stocks and bonds, starting to read Forbes magazine, or really get into learning about different potential investment opportunities or how you could invest on your own. That kind of thing comes up, but like being very driven and focused about money, making money, investing money. Some of you water signs, this Leo full moon energy is actually going to make you change your mind about something in a big way. Something maybe could be a long-held opinion or belief, or something you were like really strong-minded about. I see you making changing your mind. It could even be about a relationship. Some of you come out with something new, like some kind of successful venture. If you're trying to start a new business, it'll be working out for you now, next 2 weeks to 30 days, or a new job that you're starting, or a new art project or creative endeavor. It's going to pay off for you. Some of you may even start writing. If you're not writing a novel, you could be writing like journaling to get things out. You could start writing blogs. But I do pick up some of you are going to be really inspired to write, or maybe you've always had that novel or that book or a how-to self-help book or something, or some area of expertise. But I do feel writing around some of you. Some of you water signs are going to make headlines or some big kind of splash, like you could be voted Employee of the Month. Maybe some great thing that you've done, like altruistic thing that you've done, generosity, or a great discovery, or something unique you've created. Like you could get some notoriety, positive notoriety, some press. Could be in the paper, could be on the internet, could be interviewed, like making headlines in some way. But I feel this is in a positive way, not in a negative way. Easy does it with this full moon energy. Don't take things too far. Like if you're in an argument with somebody, you like know when to put the brakes on it. You know, try not to let things get out of hand and get out of control, or in any way. Like even if like you're spending a lot of money, or you go on this binge of eating something that's not good for you, like easy does it. I feel like you have a tendency, the water signs, to go overboard or take things too far from the energy of this Leo full moon on February 9th, 2020. So I hope those messages were of help to you. Now on to the element of fire. This will be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I feel like the fire signs are going to be motivated to want to make big leaps and bounds ahead in something and big changes. And it's also going to give you this impetus to look at how far you've come. So you may do some backtracking and think about all the things like, where were you 10 years ago? Where were you, 7 years ago, 5 years ago? 3 years ago, 1 year ago, and now, like really looking back and like analyzing what you've done, where you've been, and how far you've come. This is really your time to shine, some of you fire signs. It's really amped up for you to take things to the next level and to be in the spotlight. Maybe you're going to take your job or business to the next level, or maybe you're ready to move your relationship up to the next level. But for many of you, it actually has to do with your persona, or something very important to you, like to expand it, make it grow, shine, be in the spotlight. Some of you may start to take things out for examination and analysis. Like it could be, maybe you're going through paperwork and you're like, I need to decide, do I need to keep this paper? Is it important, or should I get rid of it? Or analyzing like documents of any kind, like court papers or legal papers, or deeds to houses, wills, contracts you've had to sign with anybody. But I get analyzing papers and documents. I feel like some of you have some happy news, cause for celebration and happy news comes up. So you could be hearing good news from somebody in your family, or from your bosses, or from your clients or customers. But receiving good and happy news comes up for some of you. Some of you are going to entertain the idea of getting new employment. You may be like, you know what? I've outworn this job. I can't go any further. I need to get a new job. So it may start you looking for a new job, or sending out resumes, or redoing your resumes, or talking to a headhunter to help you get a new position. Some of you fire signs are going to come into some money. It could be from an insurance payout, a raise, a bonus, a commissions check, a residual check of some sort, an inheritance, a gift of cash. You could win money. So some of you are having some real money luck here from this Leo full moon for you fire signs. Some of you, the caution here is to don't wait for the other shoe to drop. You need to take some action steps and make some moves now. So if you're in this waiting phase, well, I can't make this move until I wait for this or that, I feel like you could be waiting a lot longer than you want to. So I get the feeling don't be so waiting to make your move about something. That could be to ask somebody out, or to propose, or to strike out looking for a new job, or to try to find a new home. Some of you need to be cautious that you're reading too much into a situation. You may feel like you're reading in between the lines of what people are saying, but you may be not on the right track and reading too much into it. Some of you fire signs need to be prepared that you may have to take some fast moves or jumps or leaps. So being flexible and open to change and whatever things could pop up is going to be the best thing for you right now during the next 2 weeks to 30 days while the energy of this Leo full moon is affecting you. So I hope those messages were of help to you. Now on to the element of air. This is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. This Leo full moon on February 9th, 2020 is going to give the air signs the impetus to want more information. So you could be doing some real research or detective work. Some of you are going to start learning some new craft or skill. Be careful. Some of you air signs might start taking too many things to heart. You have to be cautious during this Leo full moon. Let some things roll off your back. Try not to internalize everything and get worked up about stuff. You may have some people that want money from you, or want to borrow things from you, or are asking things of you. And you may feel like you're fine with it, but some of you may feel like it's overstepping bounds. That's going to be different for all of you. But I do get this is going to make some people come at you and asking you for things that you either may be okay with or not. Some of you could have a new romance that pops up and comes in over the next 2 weeks to 30 days. Some of you are going to go through something where you're enhancing your appearance. You could be getting laser eye surgery, liposuction, lip injections, I don't know, whatever you feel is enhancing your appearance. You may go through some kind of plastic surgery or something. Some of you are going to take out a loan, and it may be a loan to pay back or to pay down a debt, some other debt, or somebody you owe money to. But I get like taking out a loan, but it feels like to pay off something. Don't worry so much. Some of you air signs, this Leo full moon is driving up worriment. So that's not going to be good for you physically, you know, because whatever you think in your mind, you have a mind-body connection, everybody does, and it'll manifest in some physical outcome or problem or malady for you. So don't worry so much. Be very careful, you air signs, when you have to give any presentations, talks, or speeches, or you're telling any stories of any kind, not to exaggerate. I feel like you're going to be prone to exaggeration in the energy of this Leo full moon. It's time for the air signs to really be realistic about their approach to things, because some of you may get a little out of hand where you've got these grandiose plans or ideas that come up to be like too pie in the sky ideas or kind of unrealistic. So you need to be a little more grounded and realistic in your thinking. But I do feel you will make some gains and strides and headway with something that you want to see get moving. It could be your own business. It could be a work project you're doing or something creative, or if you're trying to do something to your home like paint or wallpaper or repairs, you're going to make some headway. And I actually feel you air signs are going to be able to tap into the cosmic consciousness more clearly than usual or stronger than usual. So your psychic ability and your ability to read people and their intentions, and just collectively or individually, I feel that's getting amped up for you with this Leo full moon on February 9th, 2020. Like I said, the energies go for 2 weeks or up to 30 days. So I hope these messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. As always, thank you so much for watching. I do truly appreciate that. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos to YouTube. And make sure you're still subscribed, because I've got notification from YouTube that they are deleting subscribers to YouTube accounts that are dormant or inactive. So if you're not getting notified, that could be why. So as always, I'm going to explain here the different video series I record and sell on my Vimeo on-demand channel. Those links are always posted below my videos and take you directly to those videos on Vimeo for download and purchase, or you can go to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, click on the videos tab on my menu, and there you'll see all the video series listed. You just click on the sign you want, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. So some of the video series I have listed links below are the Psychic Crystal readings for February 2020. Those links are below for each sign of the zodiac, where I look into my crystal and give you additional predictions and messages from my spirit guides as a continuation of the Psychic Tarot readings I do at the beginning of each month. The next video series I have listed, that is the most recent, is my Jupiter in Capricorn Psychic Tarot Oracle card and crystal reading from December 2019 through December 2020. There, I don't usually use that many divination tools, but you're going to get tarot, oracle, and crystal in that reading. And yes, we have moved from Jupiter being in Sagittarius. It is in Capricorn now. And if you want to see how that's going to affect your sun sign and your rising sign. You might want to check those out. That link is also below this video. When I say below the video, I mean in the description box in the Show More section below the video. The other video series I've listed, which I did a little while ago, but you might want to check it out because the predictions go from September of 2019 through the year of 2020, the 7-card Horseshoe Tarot Spread Psychic Tarot readings. That link is below, and many people have gotten a lot of insight and information out of that and have liked that. So I've posted that link below. Again, that's not a new video, but in case you missed it. And then the other 2 links are about the eclipses. The full moon lunar eclipse in Cancer on January 10th, 2020, Psychic Tarot and Crystal reading, and the solar eclipse in Capricorn, December 26th, Psychic Tarot in 2019, Psychic Tarot and Crystal reading. Those effects are still happening. They last for 6 months. And so one was in December and one was in January, and they eclipses bring beginnings, endings, and change. So if you're curious to see what I got there, those links are also below. If you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my Spirit Guides channel through me that you're not going to see here on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC also on Facebook, The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. And if you would like to donate to my channel, I had some people ask in December, did I have a donation link? So I created one. If you would like to help support this channel and donate, that link is below all the video series I have listed in the description box in the Show More section. So I hope you have absolutely amazing energy and blessings coming to you from this Leo full moon on February 9th, 2020, all the signs of the zodiac out there. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.